Let us create a project. When you create a project, Crystal can link the functions and variables across the files in your project. Even when you are working with a single file, you will get better results by creating a project. To create a project, use the File pull-down menu, click on New Project, and it will take you to Create New Project. In Project Name, enter the name of the project file you wish to create. Next, Location is the folder where you wish to create the project file. To fill the location, click the Browse button. Then, go to the folder where you wish to create the project file, and click OK. We've now filled the location. Now, click OK, and Crystal will create the project file, and it will take you to the Project Management menu. As the first step in the Project Management menu, let us add source files and header files to the project. Click Add Files, and it will take you to Add Files to Project. Now, go to the folder from which you wish to add the source files or header files, and once you've done so, select the All Source and Header Files radio button. Next, click the Add button. It will take you to Add Source and Header Files, and you can edit the contents of the box to specify a different set of file types. Once you have done so, click Proceed to add files to the project. And now, click Done. If you wish to delete a file from the project, select the file from the list, and then click the Remove Selected button. Click Yes, and now the project contains the exact set of files we want. As the next step, we must specify the Include Path sequence. Click Include Path. This is a sequence of folders where Crystal will search for the header files. Change this entry so that it points to your compiler's Include folder. Click the Browse button and go to your compiler's Include folder. Then, click OK. You are now back in the Include Path menu. Here, we will add a few more folders in the Include Path sequence. Click the Add New button, then click the Browse button. Select your folder, and then click OK. We'll add a few more folders. Let's add one more folder. In this folder sequence, the folder at the top is searched first. Let us select the compiler's Include folder and click Move Down to move it to the bottom. These are just the high-level folders. Let us select the checkbox Include Subfolders. Now, Crystal will search in the subfolders too. Click OK to return to the Project Management menu. As the third step, click Parse All. Crystal will parse all the files and collect the browse data. While parsing, when Crystal comes across an include directive, to find the header file, it searches the source files folder, and then the folders in the include path sequence. Please note, it is not enough to simply add the header files to the project. If the header file is not in the source files folder, it should be in one of the folders specified by the include path sequence. This is important because if Crystal cannot find a header file, some type names may remain undefined. It may result in syntax errors. If a syntax error involves a function header, then the function is not recognized and its flowchart cannot be generated. After all the files have been parsed, click Show Missing Include Files Report. It is the last button on the right-hand side. Crystal will open includelog.txt using Microsoft Notepad. It displays the names of header files that could not be found. If any header files are missing, you can add more folders to the include path sequence so that Crystal can find the header files. If you change the include path sequence, click the Reparse All button to reparse all files. If you feel that some of the missing header files will not have much of an impact, you can ignore them. Now, you can open the source files with a double click on the file name. Or select a file name and click the Open Selected button. There are more ways to open a file from the main menu, but for now you can exit from the Project Management menu. To do so, click the Close button.